How long I've been waiting for this war reparation? 60 years we've been waiting for war reparation. I'm sorry, I'll take it back. I apologize. And we're rushing and stumbling to finance the landfill.
Fiery testimony filled today's public hearing of Bill 51. The measure authored by Governor Felix Camacho proposes three options to pay for the construction of a new landfill in Dandan. One way would be through $160 million in revenue bonds backed with tipping fees and Section 30 money. The other options include public-private partnerships to pay for the costs. Federal Receiver Gershman, Brinkner, and Bratton's Special Principal Associate David Manning told lawmakers he's aware the financial market is tough, but not impossible. He says GBB realizes it may take time to sell the bonds, but the company is prepared to work with GovGuam to get the funding. And as for alternative approaches to finance the costs, Manning had this to say.
We know that there are those who think that there are other approaches to dealing with this that very well might be better for the government of Guam. But I would have to say to you that any private sector approach that is taken, whether it's the governor's approach that is outlined in the bill or some other approach, is likely to have higher costs associated with it, simply because private capital costs more than government capital.
I'm here against Bill 51.
On the flip side, former ORDOT Chalampago Mayor Rosana San Miguel just couldn't believe her ears. She credits herself as being the first one to start the fight of closing the ORDOT dump, but believes passing these costs to the people is outrageous.
Never in my wildest dreams did I believe that the people of Guam would have to pay $160 million to close the dump to open a new landfill. If they had just, and you know, nobody wants to hear "I told you so," but I'm going to say it. I told you so. This is what was going to happen. But we still have a way where our people don't have to pay that. There's private companies that are willing to open a new landfill without us having to pay this $160 million, and I still don't understand why we're still fighting that issue.
Despite her concerns, Manning reminds the legislature the timeline to build a landfill cannot be affected, and Dandan is still the chosen site by the district court.
We will begin the process of construction at Liaison in the very near future. We're just in the process of finishing up the contractual arrangements, and we will proceed.
However, San Miguel argues politics are being played in the district court, and she's tired of it. And while she does support a landfill to be built in the Atantano area of Santa Rita, she wants to ensure the community does not struggle to pay for an unnecessary obligation.
The path for the landfill where it should have been was cleared a long time ago. I don't understand. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Politics again has come into play, and it just very disappoints me and it saddens me because it's our people that have to pay the price.